Alrighty, thank you. Flying in it is. Let's do this. Alright guys, so the place we're heading to today is called the House on Parliament in Toronto. And it's basically on the, not the eastern part of the city, but it is, if from downtown it's slightly east. It's on the corner of, roughly on the corner of College Street or Carlton Street here, and Parliament Avenue. It's called the House on Parliament, and it is by far my favorite place to get a steak here in Toronto. There's a lot of steak places in Toronto, but this is the place I always go to when I need a solid meal. This is the place that I decided to go to right after landing back here in Toronto from Buenos Aires. In Buenos Aires, I ate about 4 different steaks back to back, and I just wanted to kind of continue that when I landed here in Toronto. So let's take a look at what that looks like. Alright, hopefully you guys can see what that looks like. A little bit of mayo on the side, which I like. Butter. Let's get the veggies cleared out a little bit here, and let's get that butter on there. Alright guys, so this is really just kind of like one of my favorite cut of beef, New York strip. And it is looking good. Let's just dig in here. Let's not waste our time. Here. Let's just dive right in and test. I can already tell this is going to be good. It always is. This meal never disappoints. Basically, got a lot of veggies, a lot of fries. So you're going to stick from this side here. Veggies, fries. In the main event, make sure it's recording. Seems like it is. Oh, that's so good. Salted perfectly. Laying on all the extra butter makes a huge difference too. This is a fatty cut of steak, but the fattier the better. Fattier, and oh man, that is so good. Oh, this is nothing but flavor. Argentina, man, sorry guys. Steaks were great, but this is still my favorite. After all the ones that I had, this is still by far my favorite steak in the city. Here, hopefully you guys can see. Got too busy eating here. Forgot about you guys. Hopefully you guys can still see. But I'm just gonna enjoy this. Peppercorn sauce, butter, eggs, mixed with a cut of beef and the amount of salt that they put in, it is perfect. The flavor is perfect.
It's not even like a super expensive cut of meat. Not a super expensive meal either, but so good. It's gotta be my favorite meal in the city. So good. Sorry guys, I don't got much to say right now. Just gonna enjoy this meal. It was so good. Thank you. Wow.
But I'll get it for you, baby. I gotta keep paying attention.
You know what it is? Maybe I'm just not a fair comparison. Because I never went to any of the gastro pubs there. I just went to the barbecue spots. So, maybe it's not a fair comparison. Actually, no. I did. Never mind, I take that back. The steak that I had at night was at probably one of their most expensive restaurants in Puerto Maduro, which was, look, it was a really, really great steak, don't get me wrong, but I think what makes the difference is there's still, that one's actually really well cooked too, but this is perfect. Maybe I'm just used to this, I don't know. But that peppercorn sauce on top adds a lot of flavor. The butter adds a lot of flavor. That one steak that I had in La Boca, man, it's terrible. basically half fed to a dog that was sitting beside me. It was that mad. Could not get through it. So it's a wide range. I'm sure you can get. You're into places, and that's like a very touristy place where they were just trying to crank out the meals. It looks like so. Can't judge Buenos Aires just based on that place, but the other steaks that I had were great.
Sorry.
Sorry. Man, I didn't realize I was this hungry. I guess I am. It's supposed to be a walk and eat channel, but it seems like it's just becoming an eating. It's becoming an eating show. Hopefully it doesn't turn into that. Do a lot more walking. I walk a lot in the winter time too. It's just today. It wasn't working out for me today because I just needed to get down here and eat. All right. Pretty glad I got a place to sit because I don't think I've ever been here. At a time where I haven't had to wait. And this is the only place in the world that I'm willing to wait for a meal is this place here. Other places, if they got a line, I'm just gonna go next door. If they want a reservation, I'm just gonna go somewhere else. But this place, I'm gonna make an exception for because this meal is now making me feel like I'm back home. Seems to have fixed the problem of not getting enough sun. When I woke up this morning, it was just cloudy, snowy day. Cloudy, snowy day that was just not total opposite of how my experience has been, especially in Cartagena. I mean, even more than in Argentina. When I was in Cartagena, oh, it was just sun, blazing hot sun every day. It was so good. Having said all that, hopefully you guys enjoy the videos. The walking parts I'll get back down to, like I said. To be able to eat, like I'm gonna do the walking too. Through is the only exception. So good. When they first brought this out, I thought, no way I'm going to be able to eat all those fries, but here we are. These guys know to bring the mayo. Don't even gotta ask. I don't know if you guys can hear that kid in the background. It's pretty funny. Man, that is so good. Maybe I shouldn't eat the rest of this, but maybe I should. Let's try to make an argument for both sides here. Let's not jump to make any rush judgments. Alright. If I don't eat the rest of these, I might feel slightly better that I haven't shortened my life by maybe about 10 minutes, alright? if I do eat all of these, I'm gonna walk out here completely satisfied. Completely satisfied. Just think that through. 15 minutes of extra life is what I'm estimating that this is gonna cost me. Versus, and again, that's a price I gotta pay, like, you know, way down the line. 15 minutes of life. That quality of life is probably not going to be that good anyways, because, you know, probably be old, deathbed. Can I have sacrificed 15 minutes of that for the amount of satisfaction that I'm going to experience as soon as I walk out of here? Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough argument. What I'm hoping I can do, I can keep on arguing this in my own mind. In the meantime, I'm just gonna keep on going here. By the time my mind is made, it's not gonna make any difference. It's a pretty good strategy. Man, that peppercorn sauce is so good. It's the right combination. Right combination. Ask them for a rare steak. They'll cook it rare. I think what happens is with a thicker steak, it's tough to cook it rare. So that the rare that you get in a thick cut is very different than the rare that you get in a thinner cut of meat like this. This is like juicy, very, very juicy red in the middle, crispy on the outside. The thick cut that I had in Argentina, which was, again, don't get me wrong, that was a really, really good steak, especially with that strip of fat right beside it. That was so good. But it wasn't red and juicy, right? It was like a little bit raw in the middle and cooked on the outside. Which again, it's another version of rare. But it's different. I don't want to say it's better or worse, but it's different. I'm actually good. Yeah, thank you. Another beer. I shouldn't have even had the first beer. But trying to rationalize that's going to be hard for me. Especially since I got to drive. So. Alright guys, I feel like Canada has become, this meal has made Toronto way more tolerable. This meal has made Toronto way, way, way more tolerable, because when I landed this morning, even on the plane, when I was just coming down, I saw all the snow on the ground. I was like, oh, what did I do? Why couldn't my flight be canceled or something? And so now that I've had this meal, it's not so bad. Softens the blow by quite a bit. By quite a bit. I'm not going to leave a single fry on this plate. Forget it. I'm eating it all. You can't get away. You guys can stay. That's more gristle. It's more gristle than anything else. Those guys, they're safe. These guys here, they're not. These guys taste way, way too good. Oh, right. I'm so glad I came here. Man, I don't think there's ever been a time where I haven't felt that way about coming here, but today especially. So good, so good. Grab the bill. Thank you. All right. I don't even need to relax here. I'm already relaxed enough. Meal already did the job. All right, so hopefully it's all been good. I mean, in terms of audio and video quality and everything else. So I'll show you guys the bill when it comes, so you get an idea of what it costs. Thank you. All right, a beer plus a steak, 48 Canadian dollars, which for this, it's a steal, man. This, I feel like I'm ripping the place off. Better not say anything, or else they might. What do they do? Better not say anything, or they might jack up the prices. Do I have 50? Should I put it on my card or should I pay cash? I got a lot of extra Canadian cash here. Put it on my card. Hang on to my cash. Let's put it on. Let's put it on that one over there. Let's put this over here. Let's put this one right over there. So that's the mask. That's the mask I've been wearing on the plane and everywhere else to try to keep myself safe from the virus, and seems like it's been working so far. I don't know if it has been, but let's get this bad boy back on. Alright, so this is the meal. I'll take care of this. You guys don't care about the rest of this stuff. And You guys probably don't care about the rest of what we're looking at, but I'm gonna keep this on anyways, just in case. I want to test the camera. I'm gonna keep it on it for as long as I can. I'm gonna see when it's gonna die. When will it die out on me?